Imagine for a moment a single book lying unopened on a shelf. Inside its pages lies a treasure, wisdom, experiences, and secrets that took someone years, sometimes even decades, to discover. And yet, in just a few hours, you could unlock it all. That's the power of reading. Today, we're going to talk about something simple yet incredibly powerful: reading. Not just reading for entertainment, but reading to grow, to learn, to expand your mind, and most importantly, to become better than you were yesterday. The forgotten superpower. We live in a world full of distractions, social media, endless scrolling, constant notifications. Many of us say we don't have time to read. But here's the truth. Reading is one of the most powerful tools for unleashing your potential. Think about it. Through books, we get to sit with the greatest minds in history. We can learn from people who lived centuries before us and from those shaping the future today. Every page you read is like a step toward a wiser, stronger version of yourself. A study by the University of Sussex found that just 6 minutes of reading a day reduces stress by 68%. Research also shows that people who read regularly are more empathetic, more creative, and perform better in their careers. Reading isn't just knowledge, it's a superpower. Real life story. Oprah Winfrey. Let's look at a powerful example. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential women in the world. She grew up in poverty, facing hardships most of us can only imagine. But Oprah often says that books were her escape. They were her teachers. Reading gave her hope, strength, and the belief that life could be different. Through reading, Oprah discovered new worlds, new possibilities, and most importantly, she discovered herself. Today, she runs her own media empire and continues to inspire millions, often reminding us of the power of books. Her story proves that reading can transform lives, no matter where you start. Why reading unlocks potential. So, why exactly does reading have this incredible power? What makes it so transformative? Here are 4 reasons. 1. Knowledge is power. Every book contains lessons, stories, and insights you don't have to learn the hard way. You borrow wisdom from others. 2. Reading sharpens the mind. It improves focus, expands vocabulary, and keeps your brain active. Just like the body needs exercise, the mind needs reading. 3. Confidence and communication. People who read regularly express themselves better, write more clearly, and speak with confidence. 4. Growth mindset. Every time you pick up a book, you tell yourself, I can learn, I can improve, I can be better than yesterday. The habit of better than yesterday. You see, reading is not about finishing 100 books a year. It's about progress. It's about being better than you were yesterday. If you read just 10 pages a day, that's 3,650 pages in a year, the equivalent of 20 books. If you spend 20 minutes daily with a book, you're feeding your mind ideas and perspectives that can last a lifetime. The secret is consistency. Small steps daily lead to massive transformation over time. Story: Malcolm X, learning in prison. One of the most inspiring examples of reading changing a life is Malcolm X. While serving time in prison, he realized how limited his knowledge was. So, he began copying the dictionary word for word, teaching himself vocabulary and expanding his mind. He devoured books on history, philosophy, and culture. When he left prison, Malcolm X was no longer the same man. His words carried power, his speeches moved nations, and his mind became one of the sharpest of his time. All of this fueled by the habit of reading. How reading shapes leaders. Did you know that most of the world's most successful leaders are avid readers? Bill Gates reads about 50 books a year. Elon Musk learned about rockets not by formal study, but by reading books. Barack Obama has often credited books for shaping his worldview. These leaders don't just read for fun, they read to grow, to expand their vision, and to make decisions that shape the world. And here's the truth. You don't need to be a billionaire or a president to do the same. You just need to start one page at a time. The struggle is real, but worth it. Now, let's be honest. Reading is not always easy. With endless entertainment at our fingertips, sitting down with a book can feel like a challenge. But here's the difference. One entertains you for the moment. The other transforms you for life. Think about the hours we spend scrolling through our phones. What if just 30 minutes of that time was spent reading? Imagine the growth. Imagine the knowledge. Imagine the confidence you would gain. The choice is yours. Temporary distraction or lifelong transformation. A cautionary tale. The cost of not reading. There's also the other side, the cost of not reading. I once heard the story of a young professional, full of potential, but who refused to read or learn beyond his college degree. He relied only on what he already knew. Meanwhile, his peers kept reading, learning, and growing. Within a few years, they advanced in their careers, while he stayed stagnant. Eventually, he was left behind not because he lacked talent, but because he stopped growing. This is the harsh truth. In a world that keeps changing, if you're not learning, you're falling behind. How to make reading a daily habit. So, how can you unleash your own potential through reading? How do you make it a part of your life? Here are some practical steps. Start small. 10-15 minutes a day is enough to begin. Choose wisely. Pick books that inspire you, teach you, or help you grow. Carry a book everywhere. Whether digital or physical, keep one handy. Replace scrolling with reading. Every time you want to scroll endlessly, open a book instead. Reflect on what you read. Take notes, share with friends, or apply one lesson in real life. Remember, it's not about how much you read, it's about how consistently you read. Closing. Your potential awaits. Let me leave you with this thought. Every book you open is a doorway to wisdom, to growth, to a better you. When you read, you're not competing with anyone else, you're competing with who you were yesterday. Oprah used books to escape poverty. Malcolm X used books to free his mind. Bill Gates uses books to keep learning, even as one of the richest men alive. And you have the same power at your fingertips. So, I challenge you. Pick up a book today. Read just one page more than you did yesterday. Grow just a little bit every day. Because when you do, you'll unleash your potential, and the world will never be the same again. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, what book are you reading right now, and how is it making you better than yesterday?